Welcome to NHL Draft Pros. On today's video, we will be doing a scouting report on Oliver Moore. This U.S. National Development Program speedster has been climbing the rankings, so let's watch some highlights and see what makes him one of the highest risers of the 2023 NHL Draft. As always, please subscribe and hit the like button to help the channel grow. And if you go on the community button on the homepage, check that out. We do all kinds of fun stuff like our community mock draft, which is coming up on May 8th was when we'll start it. So check that out. Thanks. All right, Oliver Moore. He is 5'11", 188 pounds. He shoots left and plays center. As we see on the NHL draft rankings, NHL Central Scouting has him at number 6 for North American skaters. TSN Bob McKenzie at 11. McKean's 12. Elite Prospects has him as high as number 6. And check out the flex on that stick during this shot. Remember this when we go to the shooting section later on in the video. All right, his stats. He had 64 points in 53 games, but don't let that fool you. He played on the second line behind the Smith, Leonard, and Perreault line, and let's just say his wingers were a little bit less productive until he landed Cole Iserman and James Haggins later on in the season, and then his points went up big time. So if we look at the overall stats here, he was 4th on the team in scoring behind that top line, like I said, and so not too shabby. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at his skating, shooting, passing, puck control, compete level, and what he needs to improve upon. So the first thing is his skating, and you will see that he may be the fastest skater in this draft. His skating is elite. In this clip here, watch this. He picks up the puck, and he is gone. And this is against the University of Wisconsin, so we got some pretty good talent there, and he buries it. His skating makes defenders back up. Like, honestly, you have to appreciate his skating, because if not, he'll burn you like this. He'll just beat you wide, no problem. All right, arrows on him here. This is at the Five Nations Cup, and look at this. Look at that separation speed. Yeah, he's a skater, and that shot, not too bad, eh? Watch it from a different angle here. But look at that. His stride mechanics are pretty awesome, actually. Arrows on him again, and you're going to see some nice edge work here. Watch this. He goes all the way around, wrap around. That's hard to do unless you're pretty fast. He's got some great edge work as well. We'll see that later on. And he can turn on a dime. Like, his skating is great. I put a bunch of clips of him skating because, like, look at that. Stops and goes, and then he just takes off. Look at that acceleration too, eh? The explosiveness. He's got the whole package when it comes to skating. This one here, breaking ankles, no problem. Watch it. Oh! And then he passes it off. And slow motion, yeah, look at that. Literally broken ankle right there. Great skating, great skater. Shooting, yes, has a pretty wicked shot too. Watch this, comes up, and boom, it's in over the shoulder. Goalie didn't even know what hit him. So I said he's got a decent shot, and when he uses it with his speed, he is deadly. Like, when he's busting up the ice and he lets that shot go, it's pretty impressive. All right, arrows on him here. And you're going to see he's going to walk in and he's going to pop the bottle. Look at that. I love it. Got to love when the bottle comes firing off the top of the net. That is a nice shot. This one here, you're going to see he's going to walk in and same thing. So look at that, eh? That snapshot that he has, pretty deadly. And when he gets it going and he's in full tilt and he lets it go, it's pretty hard to stop that. Now, the other thing that he's really good at is backhand. Him and Bedard probably have the best backhands in this draft. Look at that. That thing came in and out pretty quick. You're going to see here in slow motion, like, he just lets it rifle. Oh, not too shabby. All right, passing. He's pretty decent at passing. Uses his speed to find the open lanes. And look at this one. Nice little dish off for the one-timer there. So because of his speed, he'll draw defenders towards him, and then he can dish it off. So he's pretty good at the passing aspect of this game too. Has a pretty good head on him. Pretty cerebral player. So this one here, arrows on him, and again, looks off, and then that one-timer again. Hey, that's his bread and butter there, is coming down the wing. Like I said, they kind of draw towards him, the defenders. Arrows on him here. And when that happens, then he dishes it off. So this is a 2-on-1. So we'll see here. Draws the defender. You got to respect the speed, right? And if you don't respect the speed, then he'll burn you wide. So it's a good thing to draw defensemen, open up the ice, create space, and then dish it off. All right, puck control. This is where he struggles a little bit. He's got some pretty good hands once in a while, but look at that. That's not a bad little deke there. And then he dishes it off, like I said, drawing defenders. He's got like 3 guys on him there, and then he dishes it off and they score. I think that's Nelson that scored. Yep. So, again, sometimes, though, his speed, he can kind of lose control of the puck because he's going a little too fast. So his brain and his feet aren't working in sync. But the edge work on him is what helps him kind of keep that puck control and do some nice dekes. So this one here, you're going to see. So a little head fake there. And then, again, his speed, right? That's what helps him win those dekes. And then he gets cornered in right here. And you see kind of ran out of real estate. So we'll talk about that later on with improvement. Compete, another area that he's really good at. I have to admit his compete level is really consistent. He's always hunting down pucks. Like his compete level, he doesn't stop. So watch this one. Back check, you're going to see here a little stick lift right there. Gets the puck back. And then they go on the offensive break-in. So you got to love, and they score. You got to love his compete. So slow it down, like I said, that back pressure, right? Because of his speed, he's got really good back pressure, and then the stick lift there. This one here, you're going to see he kind of hunts it down, and he covers that guy in front of the net. That's important. So good defensive play there, and then he's not afraid to go in the corner, and they break out. Again, arrows on him here. You're going to see forecheck, and then he's going to, look at that. He falls down, but he gets back up. He's working hard. I love that compete. That's, you know what? You don't see that too often in players, especially centermen. And he's got that compete level. And then look at it. He's responsible defensively. So you got to love that he's got both that offensive and defensive. Look at that back check. Look at that back check. Look at that. And he gets a takeaway with that one. Perfect. All right, what he needs to improve upon. So there's a couple things that he's lacking, but overall, he's a pretty good player. So this one here you're going to see. So he puts himself in a corner. He doesn't know what to do here. And then he just loses a puck. So sometimes he uses that speed and then he kind of runs out of real estate. So this one here you're going to see. So he breaks in right here. This is him, number 11. So the smart play right here, you're going to see number 24 right there. He should have just dished it off right there, but didn't know what to do. And then he backhanded and the other team picked it up. So again, this one here, arrows on him. You're going to see. So he's got good compete there. He's working hard. He gets the puck. Now he doesn't know what to do. And then he loses it. So again, you're going to see in slow motion right here. He should have just passed it up right there. Quick pass, quick outlet, and that would have been perfect, but waited too long, and they picked it up. All right, this one here is going after puck. He wins the battle there. Good job. And then that puck control. See the stick handling? Not refined just yet. Something you can work on, though. Definitely. All right, this one here. You're going to see he's got the puck, and he tries to do too much fancy stuff. His stick handling, nope, they picked it off. And then the other thing is he's going to have to add a little strength. So this one here gets cornered up, and then he just gets pushed off the puck and loses it in the corner battle. So his strengths, his skating, his speed, his explosiveness, his acceleration, probably the best skater in this draft, phenomenal skater. Compete and his work ethic is really good too, both offensively and defensively. So you got to like to see that in a player. His defensive play, again, always back pressure, helping the D out, and he's going in the corners and mucking it up. And his shooting, really nice shot, especially when he's on the fly. He's got a great shot. He uses that speed to kind of reinforce the shot. It's pretty deadly. All right, what he needs to work on, his puck distribution, I guess that we call that stick handling, know when to pass. And sometimes that's because he doesn't slow the play down. He's going too fast and his brain doesn't match up with his feet. But again, that's something that as he gets older, a little bit more mature, he might be able to kind of tone that down. And his strength, he gets pushed off a little bit. Just got to get a little bit more strong, and I think that will help him out in the long run. I got him ranked between 8 and 15. Depends on the teams again. Some rankings have him high, some lower, but I'd say he's still into that area. Think of Frank Nazar last year, kind of in that ballpark. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.